Watch carefully. This happens very fast. Right there it is. Man pulls a sidearm on a second man and then goes out of focus for a grueling 7 seconds. I will show that again to you so you can see it a little more clearly, but this is talking more about the dangers of autofocus while you're on surveillance. And when you're shooting at night, especially low light, you have this high contrasting headlight, and then you're almost always shooting through glass, right? Usually through a vehicle window. There's our victim coming back. Kind of looks like he's checking for blood. There's one of the assailants. I believe this is the man who grabbed him from behind. And also now, notice, I keep the camera right where it is. Now, why is that? Well, I can see more than through the viewfinder, right? And I can see the victim go into the store there. There's a second assailant moving to the side of the store. What I'm hoping to get is for the actual assailant, the man with the sidearm, to come back into view again. You can see, by the way, this witness, this woman has seen everything. There's our assailant. Notice left hand concealed in the hoodie. Clearly still has the firearm. He sees the victims in the store and he runs off to the side of the store. Him and his two buddies, there's number one, there's number two, and then in the rear is number three scurrying off into the night. Now, I honestly don't remember if I called the police on this or not. Looking at it now, I kind of feel like I didn't. This is not a super unusual thing in this neighborhood. The victim ended up having every opportunity to call. Obviously, there were multiple witnesses around. I don't think I even called the cops on this one. However, it's very good surveillance video. Let's take a quick look at the actual first few moments again. So here's the guy with the sidearm. He reaches in, he pulls it out, and points it right at the victim. I think up here you can see a little bit of the second assailant's arm kind of holding the victim, grabbing him from behind. Overall, like I say, very good footage. I'm very pleased with this. And there we're going to see there's our autofocus going out. Now, normally what I like to do is have a camera on autofocus when I first come onto something, and then switch it over to manual to get it a little more crisp. Use that autofocus for kind of a quick thing. And in this case, this is not what I was primarily watching, but when I noticed that things were going sideways, I swung the camera around real quick and happened to catch it. So that's why it was in autofocus the whole time. And there's our victim again going back into the store, seeking some refuge, and the second assailant following him. So while this is kind of an interesting crime to watch unfold, and when it's happening right there live and you're watching it, that is really something else. But the real lesson today is about cautions with autofocus on surveillance. And it's just one of the many, many things I teach in the Investigator's Ultimate Guide to Surveillance. If you want to know how to do surveillance well, if you don't want to learn the hard way out in the field, which can be costly on every level, to your maybe your health and safety, to your client, it can cost you money. Learn it well before you go out and do it. And then doing it will be so much more profitable for you. And the Investigator's Ultimate Guide to Surveillance, I teach everything from soup to nuts. I don't hold anything back. You get all the secrets. Because you're watching this video, I know you're someone who's serious about surveillance, so please do check out the Investigator's Ultimate Guide to Surveillance. In the meantime, this is Larry Kaye with ShadowAnyone.com. Remember, do the right thing, even if it's the hard thing.